and welcome. This is one of 5 videos in a series for family welcoming a baby. The video will help us think and talk about some of the changes that having a baby will bring to our relationship with our partners and extended family.
We respectfully acknowledge the traditional custodian of the land on which we live and work, and acknowledge their connection to the land, waterways, and the community. We pay our respect to their ancestors, elders, past, present, and emerging.
We welcome all family and acknowledge the diversity of families. We respect our unique experiences of family and what's the words family mean to you.
This video focuses on continuing to develop strong and healthy relationships as families grow. Let's think about the key features of healthy relationships.
Families often say that some of the key components of healthy relationships are respect, sharing, honesty, trust, intimacy, communication, and safety.
Who in your relationship is responsible for these key components? Do you share responsibility, or is one person more responsible than the other? Let's take respect as an example. Should one person be more responsible for respect than the other, or should both be responsible for respect? Of course, both people are responsible for respect. What about communication? Should one person be more responsible for communication than the other, or should both be responsible for communication? Of course, both people are responsible for communication. What about trust? Both people should be responsible for trust. In healthy relationships, all components apply equally. One person is not more responsible than the other.
Equality is a fundamental aspect of healthy relationships and often goes unrecognized. But what does equality mean, and how can it be achieved in our relationships?
How can we have equal relationships when contributions to housework, childcare, and employment may become different and unequal? Often it's not practical for each person to do half of all the tasks.
One way to think about this is using numbers. Relationships are often more equal before the arrival of a baby. Working and contributing to the running of the household may feel quite similar or even the same. After the arrival of the baby, things change. Often, one parent will take time out of the workforce to care for the baby, and there will be more tasks to do in the house. So, each person's contribution looks different. Equality results when each side of the equation has the same value, even when individual contributions are different.
Equality doesn't mean sameness, and there can be equality while there is difference. For example, equality can look like this.
Equality becomes most meaningful when it relates not only to what people do, but how they feel. For example, partners may be doing similar things, but the contributions may feel unequal, or they may be doing different things, but their contributions may feel equal.
Equality comes when individual contributions are valued equally, with each person contributing differently but contributing equally. Equality requires sharing the load as much as possible and to respectfully value each other's contribution.
Society often undervalues the role of a primary caregiver, and this can have a negative impact on relationship equality. So, what can we do to maintain the equality in relationships?
Acknowledge each other's contribution. Support each other to have some time out.
Take an interest in how each other's day has been. Remember to talk to each other, to ask questions, and to be interested. Take responsibility for certain tasks, remembering that there is a greater mental load when you're responsible for a task compared with completing it.
Ensure equal access to the family's finances. Don't take housework for granted.
Again, it's important to have this conversation to figure out what works in your family, to both recognize and value each other's contribution. This will help to maintain equality and balance in your relationship. Remember, the best thing you can give your baby is a healthy relationship.